This is MNB-TV, sponsored by MyWebGrocer, the leading provider of digital grocery and CPG solutions.
Folks at Amazon have an it's us against the world sort of mindset. There are a lot of people out there with an it's us against the world mindset. Some of them, though, that paralyzes them, and they get into sort of a woe is me sort of thing. That doesn't clearly seem to be the case at Amazon. I did see a headline the other day that said, Amazon takes next step to world domination. So let me ask the question before we start talking about how to compete with that. Should they be worried? Is Amazon on the path to world domination?
Well, I mean, I think, to my point that I made earlier, when they get into a category, they invest well. They're smart investors in a category. And they're smart people, and they figure it out. And so, do they have an easy path to world domination, right, no matter what the category? Certainly not. But they have a business model that works really well almost no matter which category you're in. Now, there are nuances by category that change, but their basic model, about starting with selection, building a customer experience, allowing third parties to come in and compete within the category in and around price, lowering prices for shoppers, lowering cost structure, in the supply and kind of distribution chain. That's a core discipline of the company. It's core to their model. And, I think that discipline applied to any category, in the way that they consistently and rigorously do that, that can result in some really powerful results.
Well, sometimes it's occurred to me from talking to retailers about this that they take a certain amount of solace from the fact that, well, Amazon's been in the food business for a long time and has not dominated it yet the way that they dominated books and music and things like that. But I don't know if it was Shakespeare who said past is prologue. The fact of the matter is that patience allows them to, they're willing to stick with something in a way that a lot of retailers in this industry, quite frankly, are not willing to. That if it doesn't work in a year or two, I said it's not going to work, it's time to move on. I mean, sometimes it's like corporate ADD in a way, right? And that doesn't seem to be a problem in Amazon.
No, I mean, I think Amazon is definitely willing to kill something when it's not working and when they can see there's not a valid path to getting it to work. But if they've got kind of a clear sense of, we're here today and we're going to go through this iteration, maybe another one, and we're going to get to a place where this is going to work, then they'll stick with it, which is something I would encourage everyone to do.
And now, a few moments with MyWebGrocer.
How important is patience in terms of allowing it to breathe and sort of find its rhythm and find its success, as opposed to, this is an industry where a lot of people, if it doesn't work in 9 to 12 months, it must not be a good idea.
Yeah, I think you have to take a different approach to this space. Digital is revolutionizing how consumers consume everything. Media, your writings, to newspapers, to everything. So you can't not be in it. There might be different components that work better for different retailers, depending on their market position, depending on their geography. So it's patience. You have to have patience with it, but you can't be negligent in getting involved, right? Because then you put yourself at a huge disadvantage.
Next time on MNB-TV.